Feel the Sandful statewide Super League Grand Final fever on this Sunday at Adelaide Oval.
Get ready for the new look rush hour.
We're not here just to take part. We're here to take over.
Andrew Jarman.
Beautiful to Jarman. Bang! Another nail.
Bernie Vince.
Vince, no goal kicker, brings the house down.
And Greg Blewett.
There it is. Magnificent performance from young Greg Blewett.
Your favourite weekend show you'll now get every afternoon. Triple M's Rush Hour with Bernie, Bluey and Jars.
For the Sandful, feel the Sandful statewide Super League Grand Final fever on this Sunday at Adelaide Oval.
G'day everybody, we're back on a Friday. The Rush Hour is back. We're back for you. We've been gone missing for most of the football season, but
Are we
now
back,
Most of your life.
there is no, I beg your pardon,
Most of your life you've gone missing.
we're a global show, 133353. If you want to interact, just get on the phone and say hello.
no,
We've had a
Jazz,
massive day.
Jazz, we're not live.
We've had a massive day at the Kionga Golf Course.
What about that course?
It's a good afternoon to Greg Blewett and to Bernie Vince. Hello to you, and Emma G, welcome.
Hello, thank you. Yep.
Yeah, good afternoon. Now, why do you say it like that?
Yeah.
That is very disrespectful.
It's got like 7 O's in it.
Yeah,
Now,
in fact, it's only got 3. Now,
we played golf today
Yep.
for Variety SA with a bunch of our chunkhead mates out there in the studio.
That's a very
led
kind
by
way to
Farmer Tim
describe
Vince. I beg your pardon.
That's a very kind way to describe them.
But we had a good day, and we're going to talk about the day at Kuyonga, a marvellous course and a marvellous facility.
Did you enjoy it? Seriously?
Not
Did you
really,
enjoy
no.
it? Why not?
It's too hard. You're snobby down there.
You need a bit of skill
You got
to
to
play it,
turn
yeah?
your phone off. You got to take your cap
I
off.
was joking about the phone.
You've got
by
to
the way.
walk quietly and you've got to whisper, "Hey, can I have a beer, please?" So, no, I didn't enjoy
Oh,
it.
so Jazz, you mean you've got to be considerate of other people?
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
yeah.
You just got to be like everyone else.
And you need
normally.
to be polite and just watch what you say, and it's not all about the individual.
And where did you go? You were 3 or 4 holes behind
Yeah.
for a fair while.
Excuse me.
I lost you for a bit,
The,
which is a good thing for me.
Well, Sean and Jeff, who played in our team, captained by yours truly, they went
You were the
gardening for a period of time and we had to assist them.
yeah.
But we
collecting
got...
pine cones.
Well, I beg your pardon?
Well, they're collecting pine cones. I saw at one
We're
stage.
going to announce the winning group, and it's very
it
exciting.
is.
And all the guys are here with us in the outside the studio family, and we'll take a photo and put it up. But they're all here. And did you enjoy your day?
I did.
Okay.
It was, any time that you can have a bit of fun with a good bunch of people and raise a bit of money for a charity, then
Fantastic.
that is the hallmarks for a great day. So everyone's in here watching the show, so we're set for a good afternoon as well.
Ollie Wines wins Port Adelaide Best and Fairest. We're not surprised. We said that yesterday on the show. Congratulations, Ollie. His first John Carl medal. Ali finished in the top 3. We didn't mention him.
third. No, I did.
Yeah,
I said
Bernie did.
it'd be out of him and
Do
Ollie
you listen
Wines.
to anything?
Yes, sir.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't remember anything. And
No.
my name's Bernie, by the way, not Greg. But anyway, we'll move on real quick. I thought Alira would be a bit closer to Ollie Wines, even though I know he won the Brownlow medal, but very close. Well done.
And some trades today, Burns. Some trades have got done already because day one of free agency. Jake Kelly is signed with the Essendon Football Club as an unrestricted free agent. We're not surprised. So good pickup. Good pickup
They'll
for
get compensation for that, just depending on what that contract is, which we don't know yet, but they will grade it. It'll probably be sort of end of second round, maybe third round, it's all dependent on what they pay him or what the contract size is and how long.
And Greg, the Gold Coast Suns picked up a free agent from the Richmond Football Club. Who'd they get?
Did they?
Yeah.
Well, you tell
Yeah.
us.
No,
Who?
you
Who'd they get?
I don't know.
From Richmond.
No idea.
Good key
I'm the
forward.
cricketer.
Region Note.
Well, where is it?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well,
It's
tell us
Anthony.
Marvior Chol. The big fella from Richmond. Is that a
Who? Say his name again.
Marvior Chol?
It's not.
How do you say
Get his name right.
How do you say it, Chunkhead?
Fabio Childs.
That's worse. That's worse.
And what's the score in the test match at the
Now,
moment?
what's
Jazz?
going on with the
What
girls?
do you
You're
tell
not
me?
happy.
You tell me.
We're India won for
don't-
191.
Don't forget, this is pre-recorded, all right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I know for a fact, I reckon there'd be a spinner
So
on at
what's
the moment.
happened? You're not happy about something.
No, I'm not.
I reckon there'd be a spinner on at the moment
get
because it's
ready,
live
G.
on the TV.
Because it was the first day yesterday.
Right.
Australia, of course, taking on India. Day-night test match played
It's
at
a
Metricons.
4-day test match, not
It's
a
a
5.
4-day
yeah,
test
you
match.
said
You
5.
said 5
You
yesterday.
said 5.
It was a
You
test.
go, of course it's
It was a
5.
test.
Yeah, but it's women. They
It's
chase
the
different.
girls.
I know, it's a
Right.
4-day.
So what's that?
And you
What's
weren't
going on?
happy today. You said you're going
Meg
hard or
Lanning,
something.
the Australian captain,
Yes.
won the toss, elected to bowl first.
no.
And at the end of day
Meg
one,
G.
they had storms and everything.
Yeah, Meg G.
India won for 132.
No.
We dropped 3 catches. So
We're a bit rusty.
They had a bit of a stinker, it has to be said.
So what's your criticism of Meggsy?
They should have won the toss and batted first.
Okay.
So I think we've got to call it out. If it's the men's team and they're in the same situation, we'd call it out.
You said you were going to go real hard.
Well,
You've just mentioned
I just said they had a bit of a stinker.
At Kooyonga, you stood up and you flexed
Gates
your
lock you in.
bicep, which
How
I
come
couldn't
it's
tell
so
whether
hard
you
to get in and get out of Kooyonga? What was it, like Fort Knox down there?
You know what?
What, there's a president of the United States of America?
That's the first time I've ever seen a Toyota Camry parked in the car park.
What about a brown one? And the
brown
back door
Cam-
doesn't shut and there's a big ding in the front of it.
All right. Up next, G, we're going to announce the winner of today's golf tournament.
Can't half tell you guys have had a massive day.
There's dog hair all over the car.
We're back now. Obviously, the AFL footy is finished, but the big grand final on Sunday, Glenelg take on the Eagles. Tickets are still available.
They are.
26,500.
Not many left, though.
You're the ambassador for the
I
Eagles,
am,
as
yep.
with the great Nick Chig-Wigan.
Yeah. Sorry, who?
Chiggy. God love him.
Chiggy-wiggy.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Love him.
Yeah, just call him Chiggy. That's
Now,
fine. Everyone
can
knows
we
him as that.
recap the golf day today that we had? We
Yes.
organised it
Right.
through a charity, which is the Variety SA, do a wonderful job. And
How long have you got?
all our guys out there who put their hand up and paid to raise some funds.
I'll tell you what we've got
Terrific
out there.
day.
I know we've had a bit of a laugh, but the guys out there very, very generous with
Yeah.
their money
Yeah.
today. We raised nearly $5,000
Brilliant.
for Variety, and it's hard to raise money in today's society. It is bloody hard, and just to give up their time, we thank the Kooyonga Golf Club for having us.
Jars?
Sandra, how this? We'll thank Jars for coming and
No,
getting the
thank-
day right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or just getting the Kooyonga part
Yeah,
right.
getting
He's been very disrespectful of that venue.
He has, but I think he's going to be half respectful in this little patch, okay?
Right.
Even though he's still looking like Kermit the Frog underneath that black jumper he's wearing.
Good outfit.
How this day came about was because my wife's mother is a volunteer for Variety, and they all have various roles or ideas. They throw ideas around about how they raise money, and she just came home one night and said, do you reckon we could do a golf day? And I was like, oh, yeah, maybe. And then, long story short, we got to, she had a contact at Kooyonga and they gave up the rounds and provided that for us, the club, lunch and the drinks and stuff. And as I said, it's very hard to raise money at the moment, and we raised a lot of money today. The format, we got, there's 3 groups. We were the captains.
Yes.
Very simple format, I thought.
Very simple.
When you
I
made
thought.
the annouement at the start.
What I did say at the start was if there's any questions about the scoring,
Yell out.
Yell out.
Yeah.
Here's your time. And everyone, I looked around, nods from everyone, and especially the captains. I looked at Bluey. Oh, good. No worries. Looked at Judge. Yeah. All over this. Have you seen their scorecard that came in? It looks like a piece of rubbish that's been down at the tip, come back twice, gone back down again.
That's hurtful.
I had to fill out your card.
No, Farmer Tim, your dad, was my vice captain, and he took over
in the
those
same
duties.
cart?
Well, I focused on the 2 other lads, Shawnee and Jeff,
Yeah.
who are my teammates, so
Yeah.
I focused on them.
Yeah, did you? You focused on them doing what? Not scoring.
Just to let everyone know, the one instruction from Bernie Vince was, as a group of 4, the best 2 Stableford point scores
Each hole.
for the hole is what is counted
Yeah,
for
totally.
that hole. You just add the 2 up.
Yep.
So 5 or 6
we
is a
got
good
to,
hole.
So
Yep.
2 groups were able to do that pretty easily.
Very
and your group
simply.
wasn't. And
So-
you were the captain of
and
that
you
group.
were last.
So, you need
So
to
now
take,
I've been criticised for...
well, you need to take responsibility, Jars.
Well, you need to stand up and
Well,
put your hand up.
I'll put
when
my
there's-
hand up,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
not my role as a golfer. My role as a golfer is to entertain and bring the gallery.
Did you entertain?
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. Well,
Now-
you're about an hour late as well coming in, so you're obviously
keep
looking for
piling
your
on.
ball.
Keep piling
How
on.
many balls did you lose?
2.
Two, did you?
It was a very
For the day?
dangerous course today. Very windy. It was wet.
Yeah.
At least I didn't wear 2 gloves like you, chunk teeth.
Just
but
for a
you-
couple
2
of holes
gloves.
while
I'd
it
be
was-
ashamed of yourself.
I'll tell you what you did do, and you're still
And what's
doing.
that,
You
Bert?
wore a hoodie in.
No, I didn't wear a hoodie.
Basically, they look like track
Oh,
pants. Those
for
things.
I didn't wear a hoodie. Now,
Well, there's one negative piece of information that's
yeah.
come out of the day.
What's
I mean, it's
happened?
been a great day.
It's been a great day.
but,
One bit. I think I know the
what's
bit.
happened?
We're going to have to change venues for next year.
why is that? What
Well,
happened?
that's the last. They don't want us back.
I've had some complaints
Already.
Yeah.
I was well mannered. And I was very grateful. I whispered and I snuck in quietly like a little cat. And I sat on the $7,000 chair and just mind my own business.
Actually, that's a concern.
But what about the whole
10 of them.
field that was playing after us who are now having a 5-hour round because your group couldn't keep up.
Should have seen the
That was captained by you.
lineup for the 15.
Well, your dad was he spent half his bloody
Don't
round
blame
in
other
a
people.
creek bed.
As a leader,
in a pond,
as a captain, you should
in a-
stand up and say that. Sorry,
All right.
that's my fault.
Now, can we just straighten
also,
up?
you use your club. You use the phone in the
What
clubhouse.
did I use then, or what?
Yes.
Your phone in the
Yes,
clubhouse.
I did, and I wasn't aware of the rules.
Yeah, you weren't aware of that. Yeah,
And you
also,
farted at some stage.
Also-
as well.
No, that was Benny.
Also, you got to wear a mask inside as well.
Benny
you forgot
Winton
about that.
Dropped his plums. That
Yeah.
was him.
Oh, he dropped his plum.
Now,
did he?
can
won?
we announce the winning group, please?
And just
the
my
lads are
final
waiting.
thing, and this has come from inside your playing group. Can you use an actual ball, not a range ball with the two lines on it? Because you were using a range ball.
Those two balls that you were warming up with on the putting green, they were.
When you hit 'em-
Honestly, I would not. I wouldn't hit them into a creek bed. They were
you
disgraceful.
wouldn't hit him in where Ditz was sleeping the other night. I'm telling you. But that gets me to the point,
But we
Jazz.
know he's
Stop
a-
looking around to see who dobbed you in.
We know Jazz
team
is a bit of a
team.
tidy ass as
Yeah.
well,
No,
so
I'm
he doesn't
not.
want to
I
spend
had-
money on
What
golf
about
balls.
when you picked up your teammate's ball? Go, I found a ball
No,
here.
and
Have
I
a
put
look.
it back.
Oh.
All right,
I
now,
found a ball.
Can we name the winning team?
Well,
right, we're ready. You got drum roll, G? I thought you'd have that ready.
Oh, we can name who didn't win, and that's my group because we were fair, honest. We wrote down the scores.
So who's your group? Name the individuals, please.
Well, we had Paul Shaw,
Yeah.
we had Daniel Gannon,
Dan,
and
Bernie Vince. Do you have Tim?
No, I didn't. Who else do we have?
Did you have Tim? What about Matty Kurt?
No.
No, he's in my group.
Right. What about bloody Greg?
Oh, Greg
That's
Rundle.
me.
Sorry, he's the
Greg's
captain
the bloody
of
captain of
Yeah,
Glenelg.
captain of Glenelg.
He's a good man. He wants me to sign up now.
No,
yeah.
no, that's another thing.
Right.
he
So
said. Make sure
you
Jazz
finished
doesn't
third.
join.
Finished third.
We finished third, which
Okay.
is pretty good
Right,
effort because
who-
we're really honest.
So-
we used all our own balls,
Who finished?
our own tees.
Yeah, okay. Well, just give me who won it.
Well, second
Oh,
was on 84 points in total.
Yep, as a team. Yep.
And the winner on 87 points for the day
Unlucky for some.
is Bluey! It's Bluey! It's Bluey won the day, and Jazz thought it was him. That's how he goes. I sold Jazz that he'd won it today at the club. He goes, don't tell me yet. Don't announce it yet. Don't announce it. Can we get the winners in?
Yeah, Matty Kirk, Benny Winton, and Timmy Angel were the members
we'll
of
have
my
a look
team.
at
Well
it.
done, well done, boys.
Talking there
Can we have
congratulations.
who's the spokesperson for our group?
We've
Benny
got a,
Winton. Oh, I'm not shy.
there he goes.
Now plays off scratch, Benny.
Yeah, he's a good
So I
player.
don't know why you're putting him in our group, but
Yeah, well, you
we
battled,
loved it.
Bluey.
No, it was a good day. It was a ripping day. Obviously, Kooyonga was magnificent. So, all the stories about Jazz is true. I've definitely heard that you've had more hits than the Beatles and the Bee Gees put together. So, and we definitely don't want you at Glenelg.
Timmy and Kirk, well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.
How's Greg Blewett as a captain?
Mate, he was good today. He showed us where to
Yeah,
hit it,
today.
which is great. We had a great day, and thanks to you guys again. It's been a great, worthy cause, so thanks for coming up with the idea, Burn. So much
No worries.
appreciated.
beautiful. And
What
Timmy
about Timmy?
was part of our group as well.
How'd you
Enjoy
find
it?
Yeah, loved the day.
Okay.
Yep. Pretty bad first nine, but came all right on the back nine, and yeah, Bluey hits them pretty consistent. So
don't.
I
Did
I
he
have to
tell you
say
to
it,
say
mate.
that?
I do have to
Yeah.
say he was hitting them well. So
And
it was
Timmy's a
good day.
Kensington cricketer as well.
Oh, you joke. I can't
So
believe I let a
congratulations. Bloody good
Kensington
day.
cricketer play.
Congratulations.
Bloody good day.
All right.
You're not Kensington anyway. You're Prospect.
Kensington.
You're Prospect,
Well,
bloody
spread around.
University, you bloody Woodville, you're everything.
And tickets still available, chaps, for the Sandford Grand Final. And had a great luncheon at the Carbine Club yesterday. Do a wonderful cause,
lot of people.
raising a lot of money. 600? There's about 600 at
Wow.
Adelaide Oval. So it was a
Beautiful.
really good day. So now, Burn, Kevin Bartlett, one of the greats of all time, has urged the AFL to scrap the highly controversial rule, which he says is not in the spirit of the game, which is the contentious stand the rule. Stand
the mark rule.
Correct. Declaring it an embarrassment and a blight on our wonderful game.
It's not.
Do you agree with those comments?
No, I don't 100% agree. I think it's I don't like the look of it when they pay a 50-metre
you hear the
penalty
umpire,
and
yeah.
it goes into and it's a shot on goal. I don't think that should be the penalty. I think that's too harsh. but I don't mind the player on the mark having to stand the mark and not being able to move. It does open as offensively. It opens your options up as a ball user. So you can either use the handball really close or you can dart one inside. Whereas if the guy on the mark can move, you're coached as a junior to, on the mark, make him kick over your hands. So then you pop it up in the air. It's easier to defend. I don't mind the rule jars. I just trying to think of another way that we don't have to punish it. 50 metres, you're 70 metres out. That's when you're looking to go. Bang, 50 metres. Everyone goes, oh, here we go again. Can it be a quick, you get to run a quick 25 and kick it in longer or something?
So the rule came in, Bern and Greg, to get high-scoring games of football. I don't think we saw that.
I think it increases the ball movement. It helps the ball movement.
Okay.
It has to. It has to.
Yeah.
Whether it ends up in a score, Jars, that depends on the team playing and how well their offense is. But I don't mind the rule. I didn't like it when I first heard about it, Jars. Remember we had Kingy on and we were like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah. But I actually don't mind it. I just think the penalty needs to be changed.
I reckon, Jars, as the year went on, at the start of the season, it just looked ridiculous. It looked ridiculous. I, for one, didn't the last 7 or 8 rounds. I actually didn't even notice it.
Yeah,
to be honest,
the umpires umpired it better.
They were a little bit more lenient.
Yeah, because when there was one step, they were paying 50.
Yes.
With now, they actually, even in the grand final, I saw a couple of times the player moved. They are allowing sort of one step.
Yep.
Whether we allow one step. Or one step one way or 2 steps. But, I know now we're trying to nitpick, I know, but I don't actually mind the rule where you got to stand them up.
And the other thing the great man said, Kevin Bartlett, was they should be slashing the rotations from 75 to 25.
Oh, that's too much.
All right, that's if they want an appealing game. Anyway, let's keep moving on. The AFL has locked in a date for Toby Green's appeal.
We've forgotten about
touching the umpire.
We've forgotten about this, haven't we? Yeah. It's sort of gone to the wayside because they were out. They lost that final anyway, so it was gone. But
they won't change it.
They want more. AFL want it to be more.
They want to extend it. They want to give him 6 to 10.
Yeah. But remember the Giants? They wanted to take it. They thought it should be less. So I mean, I think it'll stand.
And the Western Bulldogs are the first team that have come out and said that they will be fully vaxxed for 2022 season. So there you go. That's the news.
Could be mandatory.
We haven't heard anything official from the AFL.
We're hearing rumours though that's what will be happening. Okay. So what happens there if a player isn't vaccinated? You can't play.
They won't let him play.
Yeah,
and the NRL, Bern?
Yes, the NRL says it will host the grand final at Lang Park this Sunday, even if the capacity at the venue is further reduced to 50%. Wow. So they're happy just to get this game underway, get the game done.
Currently 75% now.
75 it's been dropped to, but all sorts going on up there.
All right, chaps, good stuff. Up next, we're going to talk to Farmer Tim.
Yeah, haven't had him on for a while.
My vice captain, and see how he's tracking.
This will be very interesting.
Triple M.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Ruin dits, put the bum in country bumpkin.
Well, he joins us.
So now it's time for the Triple M Farmer.
He joins us for the first time. Farmer Tim, welcome. And thanks for your assistance today as my vice captain in the golf day. Welcome.
Was I only vice captain?
Why was he scoring then?
Yeah, why did he have everything to do?
Because that was his role.
Yeah. What was yours?
Just to navigate.
Who drove?
I did. Did I?
Not really.
Did you enjoy it or not?
I drove.
You drove your camera.
Mate, you played all right? Do you think you played all right today?
Yeah,
good
not
moments.
Bad. Yeah, I want to check the scorecards. I don't trust these two.
Yeah. Mate, your dad picked it. He don't trust you at all with the score.
No, I didn't trust you guys. Seeing I did your score.
The minute Bernie picked up the pencil, I was nervous. Normally when you score, it gets signed off, and he started rubbing. And
I've got a bit of a checklist just quickly because he denied most things we spoke about earlier about the golf.
What have we got?
Wore a hoodie and track pants playing.
Correct.
Drove a Toyota Camry, the first Toyota Camry that club's ever seen walk through.
Well, when I got there, Ben, he was jammed in the gateway. Yeah, the gate had shut on him. He was that surprised he got let in. He only half went in, the gate shut. You'll see there's a bit of a skid on the back door.
Yeah, well, that just add it to the front bumper and the back bumper as well.
Yeah.
He used his phone in the clubhouse and was speaking really loud. Whoever he was speaking to must have been in the crowd.
Correct. He was in the zone. He forgot where he was.
And used range balls. And when he lost a few...
I didn't use range balls.
Used range balls as balls.
Correct.
Yeah. And next thing, picked up a fellow player's ball.
That was
bad.
teammate. It was
That is
Sean.
really bad. And spent the next 10 minutes trying to find the ball that he'd found and put in his pocket.
Yeah, and then he dug it out because he thought he was onto a winner.
And just dropped it, did he?
No, he made me take it back while he had his shot.
I did not.
See, that's what
I
I
didn't
do it, Greg.
It absolutely stuffs up everyone else's round. You being a dingbat.
He's like, how good's this ball?
Correct again.
this ball hasn't got 2 lines on it. How good's this? I have seen him go back all the way back to a tee to get a tee once. Yeah. So that's
Now,
what we're dealing with.
Farmer Tim, how are we tracking on the farm? Because you're a little bit concerned about the lack of rain.
Oh, plenty of rain.
No, it's a bit dry.
Right.
Okay.
Raining now.
Yeah, not really. That's mist. There's a difference. We want half an inch, not a bit of misty stuff.
Okay. There you go. And you've had some good sales up there?
Yeah. There's we've just got rid of a few lambs, but they could have been a bit better. Could have made a bit more.
You
out
said
of
to me, we need to find something to invest in because I don't know where to put it all.
them. Yeah.
That's what he said.
You money
No,
man.
said you got
no,
the,
you got me mixed
Bill
up with
Gates
Bluey.
on the
We've got a
farm.
couple of... Greg Rundle's the financial planner. We might get him in.
I need to talk to you, Greg.
Hey, Father Tim, can I just ask you what's the
Father Tim.
Yeah,
Farmer Tim,
Well,
knucklehead.
both. He's both. Because I want to
I
ask
can
him
say
about
that.
the succession plan. Like Bernie's swanning around now, TV,
Correct again.
radio.
Doing
is he
exactly
gonna,
what you do.
Is he going to end up back on the farm, or what's going on?
Of course.
Well, he makes out he's coming back, but I doubt whether he'd know where the back paddock was. He has threatened to come over and drive the semi for harvest.
Yeah, nice.
But of course, if it doesn't rain, there won't be many loads. It's going to be a bit tough. I think they're only going to go about 25 bags, Jars.
What's that mean, Jars?
That's very good.
That's good. That's good.
He laughed.
That's good.
And then when we asked him what it was, he's like,
That's good. Has Bernie hit you up with these Mosh ads to get hair plugs put in your head? Because Bird's gone down that path now.
Why would you?
And erectile
Honest.
dysfunction.
Yeah, I've got all of the above. Why would you just go bald like you, Joe?
What about now? You're good mates with Ditz. How's he tracking?
Mates, yeah, been
he's
a
changed
bit
it.
quiet lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's changed.
I think being a left-hander would be against him.
yeah.
Yeah, if he'd been out there today, I wouldn't mind him on my side because he's a bit of a winner. Ditz, he likes to get
Are
it
you
done.
saying
Does
we're
he?
not winners?
And our captain just took his eye off it. Just took his eye off it late.
Sean and Jeff, our teammates.
They
Now,
were
obviously,
very good.
Jeff's from Flurio Milk and
Yes.
very good friends of ours.
Yes.
He was hitting them beautifully.
Yeah.
Sean has got a natural ability, a natural swing, hasn't he?
Sean the leprechaun.
I'm more of a like a John Daly type player.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Same
And
guts.
Farmer Tim's more like Sevi Ballesteros.
I'm thinking Dean Agnew. Just grandpa up the middle.
Mate, thanks for coming down. Thanks for playing today and helping out. And,
Cricket?
and
Coming up?
Yeah, what's going on with the cricket
Cricket's
team?
coming up, but we've got our numbers are full, Jars.
Are we
Sorry.
letting Jars in after his performance?
No, I've been
grand final
targeted by
day?
4 clubs.
4, have they?
Out
Who?
at the York Peninsula.
You'll have to name them.
Millington.
Yeah. Who else?
Butte.
Yeah.
you Butte.
Yep.
Stunsbury.
That's us.
That's us.
Oh, Sarnsbury.
What about?
No, we don't want you.
And
Let him go.
Edithburg.
They've just folded, haven't they?
Edinburgh.
Yeah,
they
just folded. So
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go.
yeah, no wonder they want
They
you.
heard you
in
were
the
coming and they shut her up. They shut her down.
Bowls team.
Just before we let you go, you were a big note to all our team. That
I
you've
just
been,
told them the facts.
Yeah, president for how long?
Just 18 years.
How many flags under your tutelage?
15. And the
my
other 3, we
goodness.
weren't flogged. We were runners up.
There you go.
That'll do it.
That's a great record.
And that's why we don't need you there, just to stuff it.
Oi, Jars.
We want to go
Yes,
on.
Bird.
He's got a good list.
See you, mate.
And he wants his
No
top back.
worries.
What top?
He wants his top back.
All
He gets
40
flogged
bucks.
after.
Yeah,
the
that went
grand
missing
final.
out the box.
Yeah.
I saw it. I
last-
looked back after we won, and he's rifling through looking for extra large. Next thing, he's got it on.
Singing the club song.
About 15 minutes after that, he's flat on his back out in the lawn.
He looked like a turtle upside down.
The kids were throwing stubbies at him.
It's time you share the story.
No, not
What
the
is it?
canine. The dog
Yeah,
story.
the dog. My dog story that I've been going on about.
Mate.
Greg, come on, mate.
Well,
This is one of his.
Em,
Yeah.
you can attest to this because basically what happens, we have a quick meeting, we put it up on the whiteboard, all the time they're going, well, have you got any ideas? And I keep saying, yeah, I've got a good dog story.
Yeah.
And then, up it goes, and then Jars will come along and wipe it off and put Jars bit, and then it tends to be really boring and, no one laughs. So that's what's happened. But I'm going to get it out
No, but
today.
you just, for everyone listening,
Now-
the thing is, hang on. You say, well, it doesn't age. This story doesn't age.
No, it
so
doesn't.
we can talk about it next week.
Well,
Then
that's
we'll put it
right.
in next
So
week.
what are we
That's
doing
right.
next week?
That's
Well,
why
let's
it's
do it
been
next
next
week.
week
Right,
for
let's
6
just do it
months.
next
I've got a
week.
better. I've just found something.
What do you
mate.
got, Ben?
No, you can't.
I'll find something.
You can't. It's time,
Oh,
Blue.
there's L platers now. They've got tips to help your teens make the right choice for their first car. We
Now
can talk
listen
about
here,
that.
Burn.
Shush.
Just let me get it out, right?
Oh,
now,
right.
it's a dog. You love your dogs,
Oh, yes.
don't you?
Yes,
How many do you own?
I have 3.
You have
Two
3.
beautiful labs and a Maltese Shih Tzu who's 14 years old.
Shih
Called
Tzu.
Lily. She's named after Dennis Lilly.
What are the others called?
So is their name Dennis
Polo
or
and,
Polo.
and Ruby. Named
Right.
after Ruby Tuesday, the Rolling Stones song.
And Polo?
Marco Polo?
Marco Polo.
Don't burp into the mic, remember?
The great Greek god.
Burping again.
Into the mic, too. He
Marco
leans
Polo
forward.
was not a Greek god,
Oh,
Jazz.
was he?
He's
It's
an
a-
explorer.
I thought it was a chicken dish.
No.
Pasta.
Now,
Now, something nearly blew my socks off the other day when I was talking to my mate, Burn.
You got
who-
mates?
I have. I've got them everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm global.
We
I'm
went
global.
to the Kuyonga and no one
one
knew who
knew.
you were.
I couldn't even.
one
There were
knew you.
blokes walking in going, oh yeah, Blue.
I
They're
didn't
like,
even-
who?
Greek, no
I
one
couldn't
knew
get
you.
past the front door, Burn.
I was
It was
expecting.
just-
I was expecting
No,
a lot more
I
from
thought,
the
yeah.
people around there.
Really disappointed.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't give us stuff who you are.
Nah, I was
I got
thinking a
mobbed.
lot.
I got mobbed in the change room.
Anyway, I was talking to my mate, right, who is on the board of an airline who they fly light aircraft out
Yes.
of Moorabbin.
Yes.
And I said to him, in these days, COVID times, geez, they must be struggling, like getting, because what they do is they fly people around to
Golf tours
Yes.
out of Moorabbin. I've
Yes.
been on one of them to
Yep.
King Island.
So, remote area. Why are you yawning?
He just started yawning and writing something down. Unless you're writing Moorabbin. How would you spell Moorabbin, by the way, Jazz?
We stopped him mid-yawn.
Jazz,
Look at
you
him rubbing his
yawned,
eyes.
you've
I
burped.
apologise.
So I said to him, I said that they've got to be struggling. He goes, no. Actually, the opposite. They're flying freight around Australia,
Yes.
like out of Tassie. He's yawning again.
No,
I think he's
Your
done.
nostrils
I'm
are
not.
flaring.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Anyway,
I think
I'm going to
your
get
golf's
to the
got him.
punchline.
Yeah,
all right. So
I'm engaged.
he said, "Well, just listen to this story. This is how well they're doing. There's a family that live in New Zealand, and they bought a Great Dane, a puppy, off a family in Brisbane." Right, so they had to get the dog from Brisbane to New Zealand.
Where, Auckland?
So what would you think would cost to get a dog from Brisbane to New Zealand? Or what do you think they charge?
I'm thinking a human from Brisbane to New Zealand would be about maybe $500. So I'm thinking a dog, I'll go $650.
Jars?
200.
$30,000.
No way.
$30,000 to get
stuff.
a Great Dane from Brisbane to New Zealand.
That is a big
That's
dog.
unbelievable.
30
So what would a Great
grand.
Dane cost?
Oh,
Couple
$1,000
of
bucks?
grand.
Is it $2,000?
Nah, they'd be more than $1,000
Oh,
bucks
that'd
for
be
a Great
couple-
Dane. So
2.5, 3.
unbelievable. It just
And did they pay
so-
it? Did they pay it?
Yeah, of course they did.
Is that just to look after it for a while and
No,
send
they
it back?
paid. There's obviously a breeder in Brisbane.
sorry.
They got it to New Zealand, and they paid $30,000 to get that dog from Brisbane
Jeez,
to
you
New
wouldn't
Zealand.
want it
That's
to,
disgraceful.
What do you mean it's disgraceful?
Where's the ICCC? They should be.
ICCC?
What does that stand for?
That's the ICC. That's
Sorry.
International Cricket.
I don't feel well. I don't feel well.
You're rubbing your eyes. You're starting to go pale. I
Have another yawn.
Did you drink water today?
I had to carry this golf team today.
All right.
All right, up next, we're going to do some questions, aren't we, Greg?
No, hang on. They're all going, shaking their heads, going, no, you didn't carry us. No, up next, we've
We're going to check. We're going to check the Automasters text line on 048885 1047 if you've got a question for Bernie and Blues. Blah, 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 blah.
It's not just the
Still thinking about Trav Boak.
Maybe we should get a question from everyone out here.
Today, guys, we've got a question from Barry from Unley. And he said, I heard on the show people could pay money to play golf with you guys today. Just wondering, who was the most expensive team to buy onto? Was it Bluey?
This is a good question. No, he named the highest price himself. But now you've brought it up.
All right, yes.
Who else?
Okay, so
I wasn't going to mention this.
let's just recap for those people who've just tuned
What's
in.
a variety?
Today, you guys
Variety.
played golf to raise money for Variety,
Charity
the
golf
children's
day.
charity.
And everyone paid the same thing. It was $500 each. But it was the day in the life of a rush hour host. So it's the full day, and they're still in here now. But it's not a different price to play with different players, but there was a few requests from different people.
Is that right?
And not so much requests, can I play with this person? It was more, can you not put me with Jars? I'll play, but I'm not playing with Jars.
So your old man, Greg, who was the other one that played with Jars?
Greg played with me.
They've taken one for the team, have they?
They've taken a hit.
They've taken one.
Jars, his head in his hands. Come on, Jars, what have you got to say about that?
That is.
So let me get this straight. They said, yeah, we're in, but as long as we're not playing with Jars.
Yes, well, you know that for a fact because I've spoken.
Oh, they're owning up to
They're putting
it.
their hands up. That was it. That was Benny Winton. Look at him out there carrying right on. There's a
Pretty
lot
reasonable request, I would have thought. Burn?
Pretty reasonable because
we got round in 3.5 hours.
Well, we were waiting for
Jars
a
was
long
4.5.
time, but he was probably trying to change his shirt, find his ball, his range balls, ducked over the range to get some more balls, and
Buy another hoodie.
yeah, and then just have a good look, hard look in the mirror afterwards. You're yawning, you're burping,
He's
you're
out.
rubbing
This
your
is
eyes.
exactly what happened, Em, when he didn't get on the flight to Melbourne.
Cracking a tanty.
This is exactly what
Tantrum.
ruined his AFL career.
Yep. Well, I wasn't picked in the original team, so you can get stuff. Get stuff, Reedy.
I feel like I'm working with a bunch of children.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Bernie Fitz's super exciting, ultra mega important, interesting, bizarre final fact.
Okay, Bert, for a Friday. We're back on a Friday now for the Rush Hour clan around the world, but it's been a lot of fun.
It has.
Today with the show and our good friends out there at the studio watching us do the show that played golf today. And congratulations, G. Blewett, your team won
Thank you very
the
much.
tournament today.
You thought you'd won,
I actually thought I was 3 points, so I needed 3 more points to get us over the line.
You thought you'd fudged it enough to
No,
get over
I
the
didn't
line.
fudge it. No, I played within. Yeah, I was just disappointed with my mentality at the end. I collapsed.
Did you?
The last
You
four
have
holes.
said that before.
Yeah, the last
The
4
18
holes,
holes
I was
is
really
too
disappointed
much.
with my performance.
Is that a fitness issue?
Yeah, it's a bit of everything,
Yeah,
I think.
it's a-
Weight issues. And I don't appreciate
There's a lot of issues.
The pile-on, I don't appreciate it
There
at
was
all.
no pile-on.
Yeah, all right.
I'm just
so
telling
be
you.
very careful
I mentioned this
because as the CIC of this organisation, I've brought you boys into my world, into my
Yeah, have you?
circle.
Yeah.
So without me, you don't work. And you too, G.
Oh, really?
We've proved that.
And I'll
You
tell
went
you
on
right
holidays
now,
a while
when
ago.
I meet with management, there will be some decisions made. So you're either in,
Change?
Yeah.
you're either in, or you.
Trust
Out.
me. Trust me. You don't want to meet with management because it might not be good for you.
What kind of
Hey,
facts have you got?
Today, October 1st, the day before my birthday, actually, Jazz. So what are we doing tomorrow? What do you got planned for me tomorrow? I know it's a secret, so don't tell me.
No, I won't
But you
tell
got
you.
something big planned,
Yes,
haven't
we
you?
have.
Yeah,
Yes, we have.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, we
So
have.
you look like you're just writing that
No,
down.
I just
So-
wrote here. I just wrote here.
Burns
I can
birthday.
see. It says, shit.
No, it just says stay away.
Come on, Jazz.
Right.
Hey, you know what today is?
You said
Yeah,
October
October 1.
1st.
Oh,
Yeah.
here. I'm working with some very
No, well,
smart
we're working
people.
with a chunkhead. Get on with
International Day of Older People.
it. Yes, yes.
How do you know that?
Absolutely. 'cause
So what's
I heard
it feel
I
like?
heard it on the ABC on the way in this morning.
What does it feel like to be the older? What is it like?
What are you looking at your dad for?
And I'm looking at you. I know they're erupting. They think you're funny out there, Judge. Why don't you walk out there and say you're funny again to them? That'd be good. Hey, on this day, a few things happened on this day. 1962, on this day, the American rock band The Beach Boys released their first album, Judge. Were you a Beach Boys fan?
Not really,
Let's
no.
listen to them.
They're all out there dancing, the lads. Even your mother-in-law Sandra's having a dance.
She's up. Put your jacket back on, Sandra. Not yet. Later. 2017 on this
Yes.
day, O.J. Simpson was released from prison. You know how long he got sentenced for, Joe?
Well, which time? That would have been his
Life,
second
wasn't it?
time.
Second,
that he
the
was
big one.
Yeah.
He got sentenced for 33 years
Yeah.
for armed robbery and kidnapping. That's a long time. What about the car chase as well? When he's just, he's like cruising along and he's not even at high speed. He's just like, just let me get home. I just need to
it was all very,
change.
very weird. I watched the doco a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable
interesting.
story.
He got to choose, like, when they took him away. He goes,
Yep.
just give me a couple of hours or whatever. They drove him home, helicopters above.
Yep.
Very weird.
What else you got, mate? I've got to get
On
going.
this, where do you got to go?
No, I've got
Where do you
things
got to go? Just rake a few bunkers that you left
Practice range.
unraked there. Yeah, practice. Maybe to drum and golf. You go down
Yeah.
and see Shane and get some, or get everything new. Maybe actually just give golf away. On this day, 2019, you know the great Bernie Sanders. He's great because he's Bernie.
Yeah.
He suffered a heart
Yeah,
attack.
he passed
Joe.
away. Very sad.
Yeah, you know what he did? What's he famous
Politician.
for? Yeah, what did he do?
He tried to become the next
Who'd he get?
president
who
of the
beat him?
United States of America.
Who beat him?
It was the Trump dog.
It was the Trump dog. Well done, Joe.
I know
You're
my
right
politics.
up with your politics.
Yes, mate.
Oh,
Yeah, what else you got, Mark? I've got to get
Who's
going.
the, who's the current president of the United States?
Yeah, that's bloody Biden. Biden dog. He's a bit... Yeah. Joe Biden.
What about him?
He reminds me of you.
Yeah, he forgets.
Sort of does his press conferences asleep.
He can't talk.
Now, come on, let's go.
On this day.
Yes.
Louis full of shit. On this day, 2021, do you know what day that is, Juz?
Yes. On this day.
What is it?
October the 1st.
It's now.
Yeah, it's today.
Yeah.
He checks his watch.
Daylight saving too, Saturday night. Tomorrow
Gladys-
night.
Oh, good point.
Gladys Berejiklian resigned.
Yeah, today that
Today.
happened. Just this
Today,
afternoon.
Juz, did you know that?
No, you were playing golf.
Gladys Berejiklian.
Get out.
Yeah.
She's resigned today.
From New South
On
Wales.
this
Yeah.
day, 2021.
That's big news.
That's huge news.
What's
yeah.
happened?
What?
What's happened?
Well, it's to do with their relationship, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
no,
out.
don't tell me
Investigating.
that.
There's a couple of extracurricular activities going on.
No, it's not messy. Don't log you in.
And big birthday today, Gary Ablett Senior.
Yeah.
Big birthday.
One of the greats of all time. Played
And
against
I've got a
Gather.
couple of golf facts just to send you.
yeah.
And
Oh,
this is for
nice.
the people outside. And
Here
Jars,
we go.
this will never affect you. Do you know 80% of golfers will never have a handicap 18 or less?
Yeah, well, he's in that.
Look at him walking. He knows his putter.
Yep.
The chances of having a hole in one are 12,500 to 1.
Well, he's more than that.
Yeah, you're more than double that. Golf balls were originally made from feathers and leather. That sounds like you on a Saturday night down Olney Street.
That'll do me. See you, family.
Feel the Sandful Statewide Super League Grand Final fever on this Sunday at Adelaide Oval.